Hey, what's up, everyone? Just a warning before you get into this video. If you watch some of my other videos, I'm going to get into a little bit of a rant about something that most people don't care about. But anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. On the table, you will notice that there are some United States dollar coins. Right here, we have some Sacagaweas, or the Native American dollars, and over here, we have the American Innovation dollars. Now, I don't have anything against them per se. You might notice I put them in flips. They're not particularly valuable. The Sacagaweas are worth maybe a few bucks, I guess, if someone likes them. And I think even that might be pushing it. They're in pretty decent condition. I save them because they're NIFCs, not intended for circulation. So I think the mintages on some of these are pretty low. Like this one right here, 2.8 million, which really isn't that low, but some of them are a little over a million. And then we have the American Innovation dollars, which is the current program. Some of those are maybe around 350, 400,000 for mintages. Like for example, what's this, Vermont has a mintage of 477,000. I think they're pretty cool. That's why I picked up quite a few of them. I picked them up for like maybe $250 a piece. I don't expect I'm going to retire off them by any means. I think they'll probably be worth just about the same thing in 20 years, but I do think they're pretty cool, pretty nice. So I picked them up. So what am I going to rant about? Well, sometimes I go coin roll hunting, and I'll get dollar coins. So I've put together almost a whole set of the presidential dollars in basically like BU condition, just from coin roll hunting. I mean, I could probably buy it for not much over face value, but I don't know. I kind of have fun doing it. I'm strange. You probably already know that. So I actually kind of get fun doing that. What bugs me is when I hear people, when I say to like the tellers, hey, do you have any dollar coins? And they're like, oh, you mean the gold dollars? And I'm like, no, they're not gold dollars. Well, I was Googling today and I typed in, $1, as in, $1, gold dollar. And what comes up? The U.S. Mint website talking about the golden dollar. And it showed the Sacagawea. I got to tell you, I really don't like that name. And I think the big reason why I don't like that name is because when I hear the term gold dollar or golden dollar, I think of this. If you're not familiar with what this is actually a gold dollar. This particular one was minted in 1853. It had a face value of $1. It has 0.048 ounces of gold in it, so a little under a 20th of an ounce. And the mintage on this was 4,076,051, and PCGS figures there's about 11,000 that are still in existence, hanging around some way, shape, or form. But when I think of the gold dollar, that's what I think of. I don't think of this. And calling it the gold dollar, I don't know. It just kind of bugs me because let's face it, the one on the right, it's golden color until you handle it 3 or 4 times, and it's kind of all bleh. But let's face it, there's copper in there, there's some zinc, there's some manganese, and that's about it. There's really not much in the way of intrinsic value for this coin. It's kind of like, it's basically like metal fiat, if you think about it. Whereas that gold dollar, that had plenty of intrinsic value. And the other cool thing about the gold dollar is, like I said, the scrap value on that, I don't see why you'd scrap it, but I would say in today's prices with gold about $19.90 an ounce, it's probably about $95 to $98 in scrap value. But it's worth a pretty decent amount over that. When you can, like this particular one, it was an ex-jewelry one. Not worth a ton of money as far as, gold dollars go. There are some that are worth big money if they're from more years with lower mintages and they're in really tip-top condition. This one is not in tip-top condition. It's actually, it's got a pretty decent amount of wear. It wasn't a piece of jewelry, so it kind of gets the wear that you would expect from somebody I think it might have been in a ring or something. So, you know, it has the type of way you'd expect from somebody doing daily chores and something while wearing a ring. So I like it just the same, though. And even with that extra wear, the premium is above, you know, what the scrap value would be, and it's substantially higher than what you'd expect to pay for, like, say, a 20th of an ounce bullion coin. But it just bugs me when people say golden dollar, and I think one of the reasons is because I like coins. I really enjoy coin collecting, and there are so many cool coins that have been created over the years, and I just kind of think it's a shame that people don't know. Like, there are a lot of people who don't realize that there were coins made out of, gold. I mean, we had $1, $2.50, $3, $5, $10, and $20 gold coins, and I mean, we're never getting back to that, but I think it's just a cool thing to know that that was once a thing. I think I'm surprised how many people don't know that until 65, that 1964 was the last year we actually had 90% silver. So those coins that look silver, surprise, surprise, they were silver. The thing about redeeming gold certificates and silver certificates, I mean, it just seems like historically, you figure, 58 years ago wasn't a very long time ago from a historical lens, but it just seems like centuries and centuries and centuries away to think that we actually had valuable metals in our coinage and that you could use paper currency to redeem those metals. And it just seems like there's so much stuff that just people don't know about, and it kind of bugs me. It kind of bugs me. Like I said, nothing against Sacagaway or any innovation dollars. I think they're pretty cool in their own right. But calling them golden dollars just kind of bugs me. And like I said, I think it's because we used to have the real thing. Well, that's all I have today for my little gold coin rant. And if by some chance you're not familiar with the gold coins, I would definitely do a little bit of reading on it. It's really interesting, and I was especially like the way they were denominated. Like, this is going to sound crazy to some of you, but like an eagle was $10. And it had, I think, like 0.48 ounces of gold, and the half eagle was 5, and it had 0.24. And the quarter eagle, well, that had like 0.12 roughly. That was worth $2.50. And then these have basically 40% of what you'd find in a quarter eagle, because $1 is 40% of $2.50, and of course the double eagle was just shy of 1 ounce. But I don't know, just like such a cool history just around the pre-33 gold. I actually wish I could have some of the larger denominations, but unfortunately my wallet doesn't allow it right now. So I got the little $1 gold, and I'm thrilled to have it, very happy to have it. So enough of my little rant for today. Hope you have a good one. Talk to you later.